sunrise. One night standing near the edge of a quiet breakdown. I watch the sea. It helps to anchor me. I watch the sea. It helps to anchor me. Once you start hiding, you keep on hiding till your paranoia calms down. Once you start watching, you keep on watching till you're tied up and you're spellbound. Just between the ice ages anyway. I want to talk, but I haven't got too much to say. I don't mean to be so nihilistic. Forgive me if I seem to be too realistic. something so cruel where malevolence rules. You've got to want it. You've got to want it. There is no defense against pointed arrogance. You've got to want it. You've got to want it. If you don't want it, it remains the same. It's a heart of darkness that wants to play that game. It can be surprising when you lose the shame, and the sun starts rising. Another day to take. If your heart is aching, just remove the shame. You got to want it. If your soul is shaking and refuse the blame, you got to want it. Who's the fool where apathy rules? You got to want it. You got to want it. If you don't want it, it remains the same. It's a heart of darkness that wants to play that game. If there's no defiance, it remains insane. If it's all compliance, it's a runaway train. It's a runaway train. The angels share the secrets of the universe. Is seldom fair, partly blessing, partly curse. All those things we cannot know, we dream we hypothesize. Maybe these are secrets shared by those watching from the sky. If we are only members of the human race, no supernatural beings from a supernatural where the literature's obscene, fading in euphoria, where the naked truth is on the screen. I had a dream of a different place. I had a dream that you had a different face. I hear the beat of an anxious heart. I feel the heat. It's time for us to start. becomes more daunting, but these moments will pass. Still, halfway up the hill, my fingers may bleed, but I've got to get there. Still, standing on the hill, my spirit's released, but I've got to get there. Still, place, elegant story of what